Hey everyone, welcome to day.
No more days.
It's no more days.
No more
Are you a
days.
bit depressed?
I was so depressed. I'm getting a little bit better. Post-adventure depression, the struggle is real, people.
But I must say, I mean, what you're looking at now, just in the
Yeah,
background.
it's hard to be too depressed.
Yeah, that noise. Can you hear that noise in the background? Just listen for a second. That was waves. That's
Not beeping.
waves, bro. How do you handle all that noise? Go.
Beep. I have to do that.
Just to do it every now and then.
Beep.
Have you settled in? Have you come back and you came back a couple of weeks earlier than I did. I stayed over there for a bit more punishment. But how did you settle in?
Yeah, I was angry. I was angry and depressed.
Angry.
Angry. I was angry at all the sheep. All the sheep.
Why? Because they're just following. Oh, they're following processes, isn't it? They're just doing what
There's
they're
too
told
much
to do.
order. There's too much rounded corners and nerf everything, and everyone's just seemed to sleep.
Like just coming
I
into.
think I was just mad at myself because the adventure was over.
I was mad at him. I can understand that. I mean, even just to the point where when we got into Brisbane Airport, everything's so orderly. You didn't speak to a single person. You just grabbed your passport, you put it through an automated machine, you get told to pick up your bags, the dog sniffs your bag, puts you then in detention, gives you a body cavity search, all that sort of stuff. Well,
Only
they
if you
did
ask
with me.
If you ask politely.
If you ask nicely, that would be the goal. And then you walk out the door, and next thing is you're in civilization. Not like Delhi.
Yeah,
Delhi.
from going from India, so we both stopped over in Singapore on the way home.
Ah.
But going from India, with the glorious chaos of India, to the overly ordered sanitary environment of Singapore was a bit of a shock.
I mean, have a look at what you're looking at now. Is that this is what we call our freeway. It's our highway. It's the M1. Have a look at everyone's just behaving themselves. They're just in line. There's a reason for the white lines, and I'm thinking, I just want it to be naughty, and so I'm just moving. I'm just going to move and beep at the same time.
And
So
where the
just-
hell are the cows? There's no cows.
There's nobody. We don't have anything sacred over here except well, you're sacred.
I'm sick.
Yeah. Do you miss anything?
I do. I miss the immediacy of the trip. So the best thing for me about the trip was we kind of had a plan, but we didn't really have a plan. We just had being coachy 14 days after the start. That was the grand sum of our plan. So we woke up every morning with not really having a destination in mind, and then that day was always the immediacy of the next 2 hours. So that's all we really cared about, was what were we doing for the next 2 hours, because that's how long we had to go before we gave the rickshaw a break. So there was no mortgage payments, there was no 6-month plan, 9-month plan, what are we doing 12 months, what's happening next year on holidays. There was none of that. There was none of the pressure of a future life. It was all just in the now, in the moment. That stupid phrase, it's a journey. Well, it really was just the journey. That's all it was about. So I really missed that kind of in the moment life that we had for that 2 weeks. And also the people there were also kind of in a more immediate lifestyle than we have here, where we were just having coffee downstairs, and the ladies were yelling at their kids for being a little bit slow or a little bit. It's like, oh, come on, if that's your biggest problem in life, then you're doing all right. Whereas the people in India, they were just struggling to make a living, and they were, they had that immediacy as well of where the next meal was coming from and how they're going to feed their families, which kind of made everything a bit more vibrant.
I think what we have over here in this civilized country over here is that everything's so regulated. There's curbing, there's guttering, there's bin pickups, there's people mowing lawns, everything's just got...
It's council twats.
It's
making sure you don't do the wrong thing.
They're not that council people are twats. I think
Some of them are.
yeah. But I
Have
think...
you ever been on the beach with your dog? There are certainly council twats.
Yeah. They're council twats. Okay. So I'm thinking, like Barry was saying, the idea of people just getting on with their life in India, we'd be driving, and all of a sudden you'd see a barbershop, and that what these people have to do is that they have to feed their family. And you might not like the telemarketer that gives you a hard time, but they have to feed their family as much as what we have to feed ourselves and our family. And if they want to set up shop, whether it's a flower stall or they sell incense or they want to cut hair or shave people, they'll just set up a very quick, it's like a little mock-up shop, isn't it? And they'll just go, right, you need a haircut, it's going to cost you a couple of bucks. We need to feed our family. But here, You try and set something up down here, and you're going to have somebody on your back telling you that you can't be here, you can't do this, you're not allowed to be here, you've got to stop there, you follow the... everything's so overly regular, and I think that was the difference for me, is that it's about getting on with your life and earning a sustenance and earning some sort of money so you can put food on the table. And over here, we put food on the table, but we'll have someone tell us that
how
yes,
you can do that.
yeah, how you're going to do it, and
it all worked. It all worked.
It does all work. You know, I had to have a look at the statistics of the road deaths over there, and in comparison, it is a lot less over there. Only because the road deaths over there, you can't get over those speed humps.
The speed humps.
Is there anything you don't miss? I'll tell you what I don't. Can I tell you
Go,
what
son,
I don't?
go.
I need to tell
Go,
you what
son.
I don't miss. Is that every day, because there is a lot of pollution over there, is that your nose is filled with just a lot of crap, and that old and that thing just coming. If that hits you, it's like shrapnel in your neck. I don't miss that. My nose is clean now. Have a look. It's clean. It's fresh.
So bad.
Do you miss anything?
I don't miss smelling like petrol all day, every day. Because it didn't matter how hard we tried not to spill it. Like we had to, fill it up with the funnel in the bucket every day. It's getting on your clothes and it's getting on your hands. And the way the petrol was on the roof rack, it was right next to my bag, which is over here. It still smells like petrol. So I don't miss smelling like petrol every day, and I don't miss 42-degree heat for 10 hours at a block.
Although I think there is a business that we could sell OD E10 or OD petrol.
No.
Speaking of petrol,
No.
no. No, yes. We've been filling up Roxy for 14 days straight, having to put all day, every day, 4 times a day, putting petrol in. Petrol. So,
So I came home and I filled up my car with petrol.
what's wrong with that?
It's a diesel, isn't it? Isn't it?
Of course it is. It's a diesel. You've had your car for how long? That's so long.
7 years.
7 years.
In my defense, I was sick and jet lagged, but
All right, yeah.
I did have to pay a hefty, stupid tax for filling my car with petrol.
And I can't believe the negativity that some people have had, telling us, watch out for deli belly, or look out for the traffic, or make sure that you wash. Don't drink the water over there. In the time that we were there, and we were there for 3 weeks together, in the time not one bout of sickness, like nothing.
And eating at the local hole in the wall, roadside stand, wherever the locals were eating, we were eating. Nothing, zero, nada. And just all the advice from people who have never been there, never done that, never done anything similar, were all quite happy to give us advice, even though they had no idea what they were talking about.
We're in a $3,000 rickshaw, 7 horsepower, smells of petrol, pollution all around us, and we jump. How much is an aeroplane?
I don't know, but yeah, I got on the latest, greatest high-tech 787 to come home and got a cold.
Yeah, something's not working right there. We did this trip obviously for a reason, and we have to thank everyone that followed us along the way. And if you're watching this, you're of course, maybe checking into some of the YouTube videos that we've just been uploading. But the charities have been going really well. We got a couple of lovely letters. We've got an article that was published while we were in India. You're having a look at that right now. But also we got a lovely letter from Erica from Animal Aid Unlimited, and she gave us a bit of a raving report about who cares after the animals.
And yeah, so it's really great that we got all you folks to help us meet our a large donation target for the charities that we care about, and we're going to keep you updated as that money gets dispersed and the effect that money's going to have when it hits the street to help those animals in need.
The big question that people have been asking through Messenger and Facebook and even personally is what has happened to Roxy? Well, when we did our Peru trip, we had Rosa, and we wanted to take Rosa back. We thought she was just a gem. She broke down on us 100 times, if not more. Who's exaggerating? And she would have looked great on the mantelpiece here. But Roxy has just finished her trek with us, and I think there's another trek in August, and they're just going to be turning her around. So they'll repaint her white. The next team that gets, it's number 98, by the way. If you get Rickshaw 98,
it's a goer.
She's a goer. Oh, goer, I see what you did there. But she does the full turnaround. So they're going to just respray paint her Somebody will send in some decals or a bit of a design of what they would like their rickshaw to look like, and she's off again. She's off to do another 3,000 kilometre trek, the poor girl.
It was a shame. I would have loved to bring Roxy back here to Australia and just take her down to the shops or down the road here. But again, it would have been so overly regulated, probably wouldn't have been able to drive it. No seatbelts, no airbags, no yada yada yada, no soft corners, no fucking nerf this and nerf that. You're going to have to beat that one.
Yeah, beat that one.
But yeah, too much regulation.
Yeah, and what we did get, having a look at a picture of everyone that entered into the rickshaw run, got a small little replica of it. Was they were cutely done, weren't they? They were really
with the custom paint scheme.
Custom. And we've donated ours to one of our major sponsors, personal sponsor. Thanks very much, Steve. You know who you are. Thank you. I hope you enjoy having little Roxy sitting on your mantelpiece, thinking of us, not too intimately though. What's next? What are we going to do next?
Yeah, so we are committed. We did this Peru adventure 4 years ago. It took us 4 years before we got around to another one. We're determined not to let that happen. So we are already starting to plan the next adventure, and we'd love you to follow us along and potentially join us on whatever the next adventure is going to be. So we'll be setting up a website shortly called thenextadventure.show, and you can follow all the progress. We've had a couple of ideas on where we might want to go next year for the next one.
Yeah.
Nepal or Burma or Borneo or something.
Alaska. Hey, the ice roads. I want to do we should do the ice road. Be an ice road trucker.
But we'd also like to hear what you would like to see us do. So if you've got an idea for the next adventure, by all means let us know in the comments below, and we will figure out what we're going to do next year. But we are determined to make it happen.
Yeah, and keep it clean. No more Kama Sutra positions. Yeah, we failed that challenge.
We did fail that.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. So we'd love to hear your ideas. Yeah, there's a lot on the go. I mean, I know Barry wants to do 5 marathons. Is it 5 marathons in the continent?
Seven
marathons.
1 marathon on every continent, and that does include Alaska. So 2 down, 5 to go.
2 down, 5 to go. Got to do one. You got to do one in Antarctic though.
I'll save that one for last. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be the big one. Maybe we should go there. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, maybe we should go there. I don't know. But if you want to. We think you should join us. That's what the goal is here. We don't want you to watch us. We want you to join us. So we're planning this maybe, let's just go today plus 365. So 1 year ahead of where we are right now. We just need a destination, and we obviously need a date. A date and a destination, the 2 Ds.
And there's been so many people that said, oh, this is great, I'd love to do something like that. Well, we're giving you the opportunity. So we're going to organize this in a way that you can come along if you want to and join us on the next trip. So stop thinking about it, stop sitting on the couch, stop dreaming about it, and start getting ready to do it.
Yeah, I think that's got to be, and no more excuses, hey? Oh, my leg's broken, my knees are bung. I don't have any hands, I've got no head. I don't know. No more excuses.
The old no head excuse.
That one. So, yeah, just come along with us. And it's not like we're going to baby you. It's that you'll just do the trek with us. So, you know who you are, because I know you've said to us, hey, what you guys are doing is a lot of fun, love to do it. So this is your opportunity. Come along with us, and we'll show you how to do it. And we'll do this every day with you. This is not the end though, is it? We have got that website that we are going to set up. It's going to be called thenextadventure.show, as Barry said. We'll also get a Facebook page going. We do want to hear your suggestions. The last thing we want to do is we want to now start to distribute all those monies. So I think GoFundMe they take 3 to 5%. So of the 24,000 that we raised, or 23,000 that we raised, it's down to about 22,700. So we will show you how we're going to download it, and then we'll obviously show you how the money gets distributed, because 100% of what we have raised goes right back to those charities. We don't take any part of it. We don't want to do that.
And hopefully we'll be able to show you some of the effects of that money when it actually reaches those charities and what they're doing with it. So, not the last video. Stay tuned if you're still interested, and by all means check out the new website once it's up, and keep an eye out for more of these videos.
We'll see you at the next one. Rudy, but we have a really strong black. You've had your black already, really strong black. It's good to be back in Oz, but we'll see you on the other side of wherever we're going to head.
Cheers, everybody.
See you. Bye.